Hello everyone, it is Zach from Off the Podium, and today I'm going to be showing you what it's like to be building with mods in Hytale. So I run an SMP server called PodRealm, and I am currently building the spawn out in creative mode, and I have over 25 mods installed, and one of them being the Tavern mod, and I'll post the link in the description. But what it does, it creates extra decorative blocks and utility blocks so that you can build a tavern out and has a full crafting system with hops and other recipes. Without further ado, here is a guided tour and explanation of my tavern. If you haven't already been able to tell, a lot of these blocks are actually modified and not a part of the vanilla game. I know since we're still really new into the game, it's hard to tell what's a part of the game and what's not, but with the addition of mods being so easily available, I went ahead and started adding them into my survival multiplayer server. Link in the description if you'd like to apply for PodRealm. And I wanted to show off some of the things that I have in this. And in addition to, I also built a ruins area right outside of my castle for the spawn that I also wanted to show off some of the blocks. First things first, this is kind of the bar counter. So these countertops here are a part of the mod, part of the tavern mod, and also the bar stools that you can sit in, and you can rotate them freely so that they face any angle. You're going to notice that there are tankards here on the countertops, and I actually use the entity placement tool in the creative menu to help place extra props, and you'll notice that as well with the weapons up there that are crossed on the wall. In addition to that, you'll see that I have an aging cask and a bench keg here. In addition, some of these tavern shelves, those are a part of the base game. The kegs are not. Have tavern windows that have been created so that I can get that effect. And it looks really good at night. I'll show you at nighttime. Here, a bunch of the different barrels. Some of them are in vanilla Hytale, and then the other one is a part of the mod pack. In addition to the tavern mod pack, I also have Macaw's High windows, and it includes curtains, windows, and other things as well. And in the back here, I have my storage room and crafting station for the tavern. This is mostly for decoration, but new players in the server can come in and use these crafting stations. You'll notice that this is not a vanilla workbench. This is a bread oven, a part of No Cube's Bakehouse, who also made the tavern mod. This is the main brewing station for the tavern mod, called the bench brewing cauldron. And here you can see that there are kegs, hop vines, and a trellis. In addition to that, you can have ingredients that you can craft with vanilla ingredients and also modded ingredients. Here are some of the decorative blocks that were added from No Cube's Tavern mod. We'll take a look outside. You can see the modified windows that actually open and interact. And we're gonna take a look and see what the windows look like at nighttime. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the time. And if you can see now, it looks like they're backlit, and it has a really, really cool effect. Moving on, in addition to using mods in Hytale, the creative tools are extremely powerful, and I wanted to show a demonstration of what you can do if you wanted to create a custom pathway using the creative tools in the Hytale Creative Mode editor. So this specific path, I actually filled it in with a test material and then went in and used one of the tools to create a palette, and I will show you exactly how to do that now in the video. So to follow along in this example, all you're going to need for this is the selection tool and whatever materials you want to create a palette to create your pathway. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my selection tool, and I'm going to hold left click and drag until the space that I want, and then it will adjust on each face depending on how you adjust it. And I am just highlighting the selected area that I've dug out for the custom pathway. It is only 1 block deep and 25 blocks long and 6 blocks wide. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click tab, go to my selection tool. I'm going to change the mode from set to fill, and I'm going to add materials here. You can see here that there's a weight slider, the percentage that the blocks are going to be placed within the selection. And now I'm going to adjust the weight value so that I can prioritize the normal stone bricks to be the most important block to be placed, and then all the others I'm going to use a much lower value to get them just sprinkled in. And after I'm done, I'm going to click execute command, escape, and I'm going to click delete while I have my selection tool highlighted in my hotbar. And you can see that the selected path has now been replaced by the block palette that I asked it to create. Now you can see that a lot of the grass textures have the additional texture to cover up portions of the blocks. And you can do this with any amount of blocks. And so I had it set to fill, and it only replaced the blocks that were air. Now I can make it to where it replaces all the blocks, and I can click here, make a new selection. And the only thing I need to do differently now is I need to change it from fill to set. And I'm going to execute the command, I'm going to escape and delete. And now you can see instead of it replacing only the blocks that were air, it replaced all blocks within the selection. And now I have my custom pathway. Another location that I used modded blocks was in my ruins area right before you get into the wilderness on my server. And I wanted to kind of show off like a post-invasion town building that's been invaded by Trorks. And I've used some deadwood variants, including these modded windows and vanilla structures as well, a part of vanilla Hytale. Here's some of the tavern windows that I decided to bring over so that it looks like it's a part of the same town. And I think it turned out really, really nice. I'm making it look more overgrown. And once again, these are more variants of the same deadwood material that I've been using around this town in the same palette. All in all, my goal for this video is to just show you what's possible when you use mods and the creative tools within Hytale. I hope this video kind of gave you a glimpse of what is possible with the tools within the game. And if you have any questions about modding or the creative tools within Hytale, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I will try to get to them all. I will also link a couple of the mods that I showcased here in the description below. But if you've made it to the end of the video, please consider subscribing and I will see you in the next video.